Good evening, everyone. Moki Lara me, all of you. I greet you. Um, I want to quickly talk about something. Especially Southern Park. I heard that there were attacks in the Orire community of Oyo State, where teachers were kidnapped, even the school principal kidnapped. Now, I don't pariwo some time now. I don't pariwo. And it's like the government hasn't been doing anything about it. Ara ń kan àwọn èèyàn, kò sí ètò ààbò tó péye, no standard security. Nowhere is safe again in Nigeria. And we are saying we have leaders. This thing started just underground. And the attention of government was called to it. But it's like they didn't care. Now it has escalated. It has spread now. To the extent that people are not safe. Nowhere is safe again now. Is this proper? Eh? In a community where students went to school, wọ́n gbé àwọn èèyàn, wọ́n pa àwọn èèyàn. Ilẹ̀ káwọ́ gbéra. Ẹ wo gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe ń lọ. Ẹ pera yín níjọba. It's not proper. In a sane society. In a sane society. Ní ìlú tó lọ́ba, tó ní ìjòyè. Ní ìlú ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé nígbà tí wọ́n bá pa gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn tán, ìgbà yẹn lẹ tó máa dìde ni? Ṣé ìgbà yẹn lẹ tó fẹ́ dìde? They are entering into every nooks and crannies of each state. We are sitting down, folding hands, watching them. And they share anything. Ẹ̀yin náà bímọ. Ẹ̀yin náà bímọ. Ẹ ti gbàgbé. Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá gbìn sílẹ̀ lẹ máa ká, làwọn ọmọ tí yín náà ká. Whatever you sow, your children will repeat. Even your children and your great-grandchildren will repeat. Wọ́n pa àwọn èèyàn lọ́tùn lósì. bother. They are killing people here and there. And you people are just sitting down there, doing nothing. And we claim they've gone to a school again in Orire community. This is so sad. So sad. Eléyìí lágbára o. Eléyìí ní agbára. Torí ibi tá à ń lọ báyìí, a ò mọ̀. We don't know. Where we are heading to as a nation, we don't know. Kí ló dé? This is oh. Ilé máa le gan. Gbogbo everywhere náà ti wọlé sí tán. Gbogbo everywhere. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ká gbéra. Is this the country that the forefathers that founded this country, is this the country they fought for? Is this the country they fought for? Wọ́n dúgbò bọ̀ àwọn ládèédì. Ṣé kò ti dé báyìí? Ṣé kò ti dé? Ọjọ́ ẹ̀san ń bọ̀. The day of revenge is coming. The day whereby you will explain everything. Ṣe àlàyé. Ọjọ́ ẹ̀ ń bọ̀. Má ṣe o. Wọ́n pa àwọn èèyàn. And you people, you sat down there and jókòó. Bother. If they can be going to schools, kidnapping children. After stage kan sì gan, wọn máa kidnap àwọn ọmọ, wọn máa gbá àwọn ọmọ. Ó lè jẹ́ pé because wọ́n tètè ti ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ náà, àwọn àgbàlagbà, ó jẹ́ pé àwọn àgbàlagbà gan náà tún máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa gbé nísì. Àwọn àgbàlagbà. Ṣé ìgbà tó bá pa gbogbo àwọn èèyàn, àwọn wo lẹ fẹ́ ṣe ìjọba lé lórí? Who are the people you want to govern? When people are kidnapped and killed, who are the people that you want to govern over? Tẹ́ kí n ro ọjọ́ àti sùn yín ṣá. Ọjọ́ àti sùn kí n rò ó. Ro ọjọ́ àti sùn. Torí pé ọjọ́ àti the day when you sleep and never wake is almost near. Ọjọ́ tó jẹ́ pé tí fèrè bá dún, ó di ó tán nìyẹn o. Ó tó máa di nìyẹn. Pé ó tán po. Ẹ máa jayé, ẹ máa gbádùn. Ṣùgbọ́n kí bọ́dà nípa àwọn tẹ́ ń ṣe ìjọba lé lórí. ṣàfẹ́ lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn kẹ́ jẹ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ máa jẹ kẹ́ ẹ dẹ̀ kúrò ní. That's all you want to do. You all want to go there, chop what you want to chop, and then you want come out. Ah. Ẹ̀sùn ake. Kí ni mo wí? Ẹ̀sùn òkè. The other time, that's how they kidnapped the Chibok girls. Up till today, majority of them have not returned back. And yet, ẹ̀ka ọ̀gbẹ̀rà náà ni. Ẹ wá sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ sọ di òṣèlú. Ẹ sọ ẹ̀mí àwọn yẹn sọ di òṣèlú. Ẹ sọ di òṣèlú. Ah, akíkà. Ìdí tẹ ó ṣe àlàyé tó jẹ́ wípé ẹ nílé rí bá tù ṣe. Even the second part should not be able to explain. Kí ló dé? Kí ló dé? People are being kidnapped and killed every day. And our government is doing as if it doesn't concern them. Oh my God. That is why all these things that is happening, we have lost respect as a nation in other countries of the world. Don't respect us because of what is happening in our country. As politicians, are we not supposed to remodel this nation for the better? Is it when this nation gets to a rotten stage, is it that time that you now want to start rebuilding it? The time that you can rebuild this nation for the better is now. You won't be coming. You don't fulfill any one of them. You are now making people to feel as if they made a mistake by voting you into power. I'm sure. They are kidnapping people, beheading them, and joke with the recipe. But one person I must commend is the governor of the state, Engineer Seyi Makinde. One of the best governors in Nigeria that I've ever seen. You've had a lot of achievements since you became governor. You have really done well. I must give you kudos. But please, those people that were kidnapped will be brought back alive, including those students. Please do something towards too as a governor. add a lot which I know. Milliminion, you're welcome. Which I know. You have really done well. Thanks for joining. You have really done well. I know that one for sure. I know that among all the administrations in Oyo is the best. You laid a good model, which I expect that with the next administration coming in, we keep to that model. But I doubt it if they will continue to follow that model after you have completed your tenure and another person comes in. I hope they will keep to that model. Because you have tried your best as a governor. You have done your best. Because when we are talking about an administration, a government that loves the people. I know you love the people of your state. But please, make AY the sun shines. That's what I will say. That means please make haste. Please make haste. By making sure that these people are brought back alive. Hey, Joe. Please. As a concerned citizen, I am not happy. As a concerned citizen of Nigeria, of Yoruba land, I am not happy. Because I know very well. But your state is not just an ordinary state. It is one of the largest and biggest states in Nigeria. In fact, in the southwest. Please, let something be done as fast as possible. It is not just saying we are working on it. Fine, you might be working on it, but please, you have to work on it very fast. You have to work on it very fast. Because those kidnappers that kidnapped people, I don't think they wait before they start beheading people, eliminating people. I don't think they wait. Please, this is the time you need to draft the commissioner of police, that they need to swing into action. They need to swing into action. Even the principal too was kidnapped. It is so shameful to hear. How would their families be How would their families be feeling where they are? The time that proper actions needs to be taken. You are the governor of the state, sir. You need to act fast. You need to. I am pleading. I am very, very pleading. That being said, now I want declaration of His Excellency Engineer Oluwaseyi Makinde, who happens to be one of the governors I so much respect in Nigeria and even Yoruba land, but Nigeria as a whole. Because I believe in one Nigeria. I don't believe in let us go separate ways. I believe in unity of Nigeria. Let us be united as one and work together. Let Yorubas be united with the Igbos. Igbos be united with the Hausas. The Hausas be united with the Yorubas. Be united with the Igbos. Let us be united with ourselves. That is what I believe in as a Nigerian, as a dignified Nigerian. We should never allow tribal wars to divide us. We should not give room for such. It is because we gave room for such. That is why this is happening. And which is not supposed to be. And of what is causing the insecurity. Now, Governor Makinde, I must commend your efforts for coming out, for making your declaration, your intention known that you want to run for the office of the president. We all know that in Nigeria now, to run for such an office takes a lot of preparation, time, money, energy, and resources. And considering the fact that Nigeria is in a situation whereby the country now, everyone is complaining. Hunger, especially. That is one major thing that people are complaining of most. Hunger. Because if people are well fed, if there are good roads, if there are good developments, people will not to fight any government that is in power that they should leave. That is just it. Sir, your going there should not be for your personal interest. Now, you have served, you're serving, well, let me see, you're still serving as the governor for your state, but very soon you'll be rounding up and leaving office. You have really done well. You have really done well. I must say you have done well. Even more than the past governors. Yes. I don't need to pretend or be flattering you. No. I say it as it is. I don't hide it. Now, you must a goal and objective why you are going there. Because the way you govern a state is different from the way you govern a nation. Fine, a state too is big. The state you govern is big. But you cannot compare governing a state like Oyo State to governing the whole Nigeria. So presidentializing, let me use it that way, a whole country. We've seen a lot of people that served as governor of their state. Sometimes when they can't get to the higher entirely, they change. They change. Especially in African countries, in African nations. And now, you declared under the APM, coming from the PDP faction. And we all know that PDP, it is only one PDP that is left. And that is your own faction. PDP faction. Now, the problem there now is that You are still young at, which I believe a lot of support you. Because me as a person, I'm ready to support a younger person for that seat, not an old person. Enough of putting old people into power. We need people that are young at heart, that can rule and give us the desired results. Of which I know that Your Excellency, Engineer Seyi Makinde, you can do it. If you can replicate the same achievement you did in Oyo State when you get to that position as president, then it means that when you serve your first time, your second time is sure for you as a president. But the problem then is that you going to APM. Does APM, do they have that, how would I describe it? Do they have that grassroots mobilization? Do they have it for you to be able to enter into that seat? It is not about I am the governor of Oyo State. I have people that vote for me. No. It's just an advice. You need people at the grassroots. The grassroots are the real owner of politics. Not the state, not the federal. The real politics operates at the grassroots level. See, politics doesn't operate at the higher level. What they do at the higher level is just objectives. The real practical happens at the grassroots level. That is where the real practical of politics comes from. Now, are you telling us now that PDP is totally dead in Nigeria? Is it that PDP is dead in Nigeria or what? Because we all knew that PDP was the opposition party. Since APC got into power, they became opposition party. Before they became opposition, they had ruled the country for almost 16 years or thereabouts, without any achievements. Yes, it is only one person that had. That was former President Oluwaseyi and some governors like Otumba Gbenga Daniel. He had an achievement too as a governor, as the governor of Ogun State then, under the banner of the PDP. Yes. Wanted to do. I hope mistakes are by going to APM. I just hope, because one of the best governors so far in Nigeria that doesn't even need too much. That you don't need too much recognition to be known. Which I myself, I've seen a lot of projects that you did in Oyo State. That is evident. But I hope you are not making the right mistake. Because to me, I wonder, instead of allowing PDP to die, why don't you people try to rebuild this party? Why don't you try and rebuild the party? Instead of allowing the party, People's Democratic Party to die. Now the party is dead now. And all of them are moving away from that party. They are going to another party. Now, you are going to another party now. I hope the people that are leaving all this, that left all this go to a new party, I hope they will still not go and kill the same party that they are going to. Because now, they don't kill PDP. PDP is dead. PDP is already dead. So, for me, I would have said it's better if people try and rebuild PDP so that you can come back stronger and better. Don't allow anyone to defeat. Are you so even sure that the new party that you are going to now to in under to declare officially for presidency, how are you so sure that they will still not come as the same party? That same party. How are you so sure that there are not moles in that same party? How are you so sure? As one of the best governors I love so much, Engineer Seyi Makinde, you are one of the best. And I don't pray you make a mistake. I don't pray you make a mistake. Because we all know your antecedents in Oyo State. We all know that you brought a lot of developments to Oyo State. Anybody that says you didn't bring development to Oyo State, then I'm sorry. The person must be a fool. It is just the fact. Because you were a strong leader in PDP. I'm using "were" now because to me PDP is dead. It doesn't exist anymore. For me, it's dead. I don't believe there's still PDP. I don't believe there's still PDP. If anybody now tells me that, oh, this still exists too, and can I give me proper explanation of how PDP still exists, then I will say, okay, I agree. But for now, I'm not going to agree to it that PDP still exists. Because PDP is dead. In as much as there's always been internal wranglings within PDP every time. So that means that the party is not alive anymore. Dakudaji party. It is a type of party that he dies and he wakes up again after a Abiku party, right? So, My Excellency, you're not making a mistake going to APM to declare under APM. Because that party, I don't know if they have the grassroots mobilization to mobilize. I know that you are fit as a governor. I know that you are fit as a politician to lead this country. But you have to note something. Like I said before, governing a nation is always tougher than governing a state. Because a nation has 36 states and a lot of local governments in them. It takes a lot of effort. You might be lucky enough to win. Yes, you might be lucky enough to win. that instead of running for Senate, Senate, because Senate, now you served as a governor. Like I said, you have good records. Oh no, you have good records. Ah my God, nobody can even beat that in the southwest. You have good records in the southwest because I know that you as a governor, Engineer Seyi Makinde, you as a governor for your state, you have good record in Nigeria. Governor Alex Oti of Abia State also has a good record. Governor Ademola Nuruddin Jackson Adeleke also has a good record in Osun State. I know those three governors at present, they have good records. I don't know if any other governor again, but for now, those are the governors I know so far. Records now. You, Engineer Seyi Makinde, you are one of the best among them. Is it the payment of workers' salaries as at Wendy that has never happened before in the history of your state? Me ò gbọ́ rí. Those achievements alone gives you an edge. But the problem I'm having now is the party you are contesting under. The problem I'm having with that party I'm having is the party that you are that you made your official declaration to. That is the APM. To me, party àpamọ́wọ́ mi máa ń pè. Àpamọ́wọ́ mi máa ń kà sí APM. Yes. But later when I was like àpamọ́wọ́, I now studied it. And also allied people's movement. Like allied people's movement. Are they truly aligning with the movement of the people? See, when a party is being established, the purpose and goals of the party must align. Must align with the citizens' desire. It must align with the desire of the citizens to say, oh yes, this party is our party. Because since me I've known, APM has never won an election. Since I know, APM, mi ò rí wọn kí wọ́n win election kankan rí ní Nàìjíríà. Mi ò gbọ́ rí. I've never heard it. And we know that, fine. We know all these things, that it's part of political game. From a party to another party, we know that it's political game. Because the seat of presidency is not an easy one. No. It is a position of tougher power. Ipò agbára ni. Ipò ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ipò agbára ni. Ipò afagbára wọ̀ ni. Torí ẹni tó bá máa jókòó sí orí àga yẹn, ó ní láti múra rẹ̀. Ó ní láti múra rẹ̀. That is why the people that goes there, or that want to sit there, must be fully prepared. He or she must be prepared. He or she must be prepared. Tori, there's no way you will even be in such a position and then you will not even have what they call a cabal. You must have cabals. There's no way. You must have cabals. We know. I was thinking in my mind that is that possible? That is it even possible? Fine, they might not be your godfather. To you, you can tell me not your brother. But people in the political job that supported me to get there. Yeah, now they supported you. It still means that they are your political godfathers. Automatically they are your political godfathers. They are. There's nothing more to tell me. They're still your political godfathers. Kò sí ni. O lè wà nínú òṣèlú. Kó má ní kó má láwọn bàbá ìsàlẹ̀. Possible. At least you will have a political godfather at your ward level. You will have at your LGA level. You will have at your state level. In fact, you will have at the federal level. So now, going to allied people's movement now. Hmm? Those that supported you under the PDP hope to fight you for going to APM. Hope they are not going to fight you because you don't know that PDP was in crisis, was in serious crisis. We all know. Because when you people did the convention you did and said that is not the convention. We all know. But instead of now saying that you are going to APM, you should have rebuilded PDP and made PDP to become better. And the best thing now is that Nigerians want a candidate that they know that, oh, when it gets there to that seat, it will change it and it will change it for the better. It will change Nigeria for the better. Now, Nigerians don't want old people again. Nigerians don't want old cargoes again. Nigerians want a new dawn of politicians, a new set of politicians, which you, Engineer Oluwaseyi as a governor, I believe you are one of them. You are one of the best young politicians in Nigeria that we know that yes, you can do it and you can redo it. Me as a person, I'm not going to be supporting the same old people to go back there into power. I won't. I prefer, rather than supporting the same old set of people to go back into power, I would rather support Engineer Seyi Makinde or Mr. Peter Obi. Yes, I would not want my country to go into extinction because of lack of good leaders. Now, even this APM, do they have structures? That is it. Do they have structures? For a party to be formidable in Nigeria, they must have a strong structure. They must have a strong structure. We know that there's nothing that can happen. I'm a weko sanko tí ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ in Nigeria. Because I remember then, Engineer Seyi Makinde, when you contested for governor, a lot of people were like saying, oh, you might not win. You might not win. But it was like a shock. It was like a shock to them. You won. And they were shocked. What is that? How come? How can he win? It's not possible. It was so surprising. I know that fine, it can happen. You might win that seat. We know. But what structure does APM have on ground for Nigerians to believe that, oh, truly APM is going to win that seat? That truly APM is going to win that seat. Now, Nigeria has gone past the level of, see, let me go to this party. Let me just run. Let me just contest. If I don't win, I don't win. Nigeria has gone past that level. The set of leaders we want now is the leaders that can win to sit on that seat and make a change. Those are the type of leaders Nigerian youth want now. Not leaders that don't have a focus, that don't have a goal. No. Nigerians want leaders, especially Nigerian youth. They want leaders. In fact, they want leaders. They don't want politicians again. That is what Nigerian youths are clamoring. Leaders, not politicians. Because to them, politicians has already failed them. So what they want now is good leaders. Leaders that can make a change, not politicians. Because they believe all politicians, all Nigerian politicians are the same. They believe all Nigerian politicians are the same. To me, my best advice, Engineer Oluwaseyi Makinde. Fine, you've already declared your intention under the APM. Fine and good. I hope you win. But you need to watch out. Watch your left, watch your right, watch your front, watch your back. You might have moles around you. In fact, you might have moles within that party. Because this declaration now, because we don't know that everybody is in support of Mr. Peter Obi. And some people want to take that advantage that, oh, you've made your intention. You've declared your intention. They might want to use the avenue of your vote to divide. They might actually want to use that avenue to use your vote for the current president in Nigeria that is ruling us present. We all know that politics is of deceit. We know it is a serious game of deceit. If you don't play your card well, you are going away. You are going away. So, that's my best advice for you, sir. And another thing is that team up. Team up with the opposition party. That is one of the best ways. When you team up with the opposition party, and you feel the single candidates for both seats, both the first and the assistant. Then I'm telling you, you will pull them out. Two people will pull them out. But as I said earlier, you need to be very careful. There are moles. There are moles in every party. Watch out. So you need to watch out. So you need to watch out. We all know that there are moles in every political party. We know. I want to say, watch out.